Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? So today I'm going to be doing my first impressions and this look on the new Colourpop Wild Child collection. I did go ahead and get the eyeshadow palette. I got 3 of the Super Shock shadows as well as the blush. I was mainly interested in the eyeshadow palette, but I was like, let me just go ahead and pick up a couple more things from the collection to just go ahead and show them in an entire video. But the packaging and the colors of this entire collection is really what caught me. I was just like, yes, with the nudes and the browns, brown girl friendly. I'm here for it. So I definitely wanted to go ahead and give you guys my first impressions on this collection, and this is what we're looking like today. I did use a different lip in the actual video, but y'all know me, y'all know I love my nude lip, so I had to go ahead and throw on a nude lip with this look. But I did give y'all a different lip option in the video. So if you guys want to see what's up with this new Colourpop Wild Child collection, then just go ahead and keep on watching. So jumping right into this palette, I really like the packaging, this kind of brown leopard print packaging with the brown wording on it. I really like it. And then opening it up, it's this hard plastic like all of their 9-pan palettes with the same kind of leopard print pattern. And then it has the names of the shadows on the back. It kind of reminds me of the brown sugar palette from the Karuchi collab. It's really cute. I really like the palette, and this is what the inside of it looks like. It looks so much better in person than it did in the images that they showed on Instagram and on the Trend Mood account and everything. To me, it looks so much better in person. The shadows are a lot richer. The shimmer shadows have a lot more shimmer in it. This color right here, Fierce, is definitely right up my alley when it comes to like really shimmery type eyeshadows. And then this one right here, I believe is a pressed glitter, but it is not showing it on the back as saying not intended for use around the immediate eye area, because that's usually what the pressed glitter eyeshadows say, but this one does not. So, but it does look like a pressed glitter. Like, I know what pressed glitters look like now, so that's what that one looks like. But y'all already know I'm about to use that today. I'm about to put that on my lid. So just for a comparison, because I have seen people saying that it looks like the brown sugar palette, just for a comparison, these are the two side by side. So brown sugar right here, and then the Wild Child palette right here. To me, they are a little bit similar in color, but definitely have some differences in here. I'm gonna first go in with hashtag Spotted, this shade right here, the very first shade in the palette, and I'm just using that on this Morphe. No, this is not a Morphe, this is an Essence Eye Blender brush, throwing that in my crease, and it is a very pigmented shade. It looks kind of light in the pan, but she is pigmented. I love Colourpop's eyeshadows, so I have a feeling I'm not gonna have any issues today with these eyeshadows. Okay, so that's that color all blended out into my crease. I really like that as a starter transition color. So now I'm gonna go into the next darkest shade, which is right here, called Ground Crew, and I'm gonna use that on the same brush just to kind of deepen up my crease a little bit. So I'm not using the shade to completely cover up the first shade that we used, but kind of just to blend into it to darken it up, since this is going to be a smoky eye. Those are pretty colors together for the crease. And before I go in any further to darken that up, I want to go ahead and put my lid color on before I go in with any outer V darker colors and drag them into my crease. I think I want to put down my lid color. I'm gonna go in with Icon, which is the bottom row middle shade right here, and I'm gonna use that on sort of like a packer blending brush, so it's not super flat, but it has a little bit of a blend to it. And I'm just putting that all over my lid, and I'm actually gonna bring that up just the tiniest bit into my crease, just so there's a nice transition, even though we're gonna go in, like I said, with a darker color to reinforce this smoky eye. I just really wanted to see where I was going with this look with this lid color. I'm gonna take this shade right here, Hard to Get, and I'm gonna use that to put on my outer corner and up into my crease, just to give us a little bit more depth and darkness and smokiness to the look. And that seems to be working out perfect. That color is actually really pigmented. Like, I did not pick up a lot of that color. And it's doing exactly what I wanted it to. I did go ahead and highlight my brow bone, and I used the color Issues from the Colourpop Whatever palette. This is what I always use to highlight my brow bone. I mean, not the Whatever palette, the X's and O's palette, because it just gives me a nice matte brow bone highlight that I like. And then I blended that out. Now I'm going to go in with the glitter. This is the shade called Lashes, and it is so pretty. So I'm going to just kind of lightly pack that glitter onto my lid and see how I want this to be. This looks sort of like the glitter in the California Love palette. That's what it reminds me of, and that's probably why I was so drawn to this glitter, because I love that shade from the California Love palette. It is gorgeous. So yeah, I'm just putting this all over my lid because I really like this glitter. And I am taking it up into my crease just a little bit, like how we did with the shimmer shade. That is it for the eyes, other than obviously liner in my waterline and lashes. I'm going to do my face, and then we can come back and I will use the blush on my cheeks. And I'll also show you guys swatches of the Super Shock shadows that I did not use today. And yeah, we can wrap up this video. Okay, so as you guys can see, I went ahead and did the rest of my face, applied my lip color and everything, looking real, like, you know, dark and vampy and all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the blush now. This is the pressed powder blush in the shade Trippin'. And I only bought one of the blushes. The other one looked to be like a little light, but this is what the packaging looks like. Really cute. Looks just like the eyeshadow palette. And then the color of the blush is kind of like this rosy mauve tone, and it has shimmer in it. This one definitely seemed like the one out of the two that would actually show up on my skin. So we're gonna be putting her on today. And yep, it definitely shows up. Like I said, it's like that rosy mauve tone, and it has a little bit of a sheen to it from the shimmer that's running through it. But it is really pretty and nice, and I'm happy that it's actually showing up. If we are being completely honest, Colourpop does not do a whole lot of women of color friendly blushes. For whatever reason, I have no idea, but yeah, their blush selection has sucked for darker skin tones. So I'm glad that this one is decent enough for me to actually put on my cheeks and it shows up. So I did my lower lash line, you guys, and basically all I did was I added Ground Crew to my lower lash line, and then I put Her to Get on top of it just to give it like the darkness that my actual crease has. And that is literally it, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and give my face a spray. So this is the completed makeup look, you guys. I did not add highlight because, as you can see, I do have like a nice sheeny glow to my cheeks from that blush, and I just don't even feel like I need to add highlight. I really like the way that this looks. But yeah, that is the end of this tutorial, you guys. I really like the eyeshadow palette. I like the colors inside of the eyeshadow palette. The blush is also really nice because, like I said, I'm just happy that it was able to show up on my skin tone. It is a really pretty color that I would definitely use. I like the sheen that it has to it. So yeah, now I'm going to show you guys the swatches of these Super Shock shadows that I did not use. I love the Colourpop Super Shock shadow formula. I am always singing of their praises to everyone because they are just a really nice eyeshadow formula to me, and they're so easy and quick to use. So the first one that I have here is Basic Instinct, and this is an ultra metallic. So this is that shade Basic Instinct. So the next shade that we have here is Free Reign. So this is Free Reign. The very last Super Shock shadow we have is called Run Wild. This one has like purple and gold flecks of glitter running throughout it, and as you guys can see, it's the lightest one out of all of them, but it is a really pretty shade. Definitely one that I would use all over the lid in conjunction with the crease colors from the palette. But that one is really pretty, and it's called Run Wild. Okay, and then just to be thorough, I did go ahead and throw in swatches of the entire eyeshadow palette. Not my best swatches ever, but you guys pretty much get the gist of it, okay? You saw me actually put most of these colors on my eyes, so you get the gist. This color right here is so pretty. That's that gold, it's kind of rose gold metallic shade up here at the top that I said was really nice and had really nice flecks of glitter running through it. So that's what that shade is. It is so pretty. I really like it. Overall, I really like this collection. I really like the palette. I think that you guys would enjoy it if you are very much so into deeper, neutral, kind of reddish, purplish tone shades. The overall palette is very cohesive, very nice, very pretty. You guys know I absolutely love the Super Shock formula. And yes, these are a little bit darker, a little bit more smoky. But if you're trying to go for like a sultry, sexy type of eye, especially because Valentine's Day is coming up, then this Super Shock trio would be perfect. Like I said, I really like the blush. If you're lighter than me, you probably would enjoy the other colored blush. And then they do have lippies to go with this collection, kind of similar to what I'm wearing right now. They are a little bit more darker, more deep toned, kind of purpley undertone lip shades. They are really pretty, but I just didn't feel like I needed any of them. So that's everything for this video, you guys. Overall, I really like everything that I got. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know that you enjoyed it. If you're new, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification so that you can be notified every single time that I upload a video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.